Speedway Motorsports President and CEO Marcus Smith, and President of NASCAR, Mr. Steve Phelps.
Our All-Star Race to North Wilkesboro Speedway, and Steve All-Star Race is going to return to North Wilkesboro Speedway.
Anniversary season, where the street race, our first ever street race in 75 years in Chicago. We are so thrilled to be coming back with the All-Star Race. I want to thank the vision to bring NASCAR racing back to North Wilkesboro Speedway. It wouldn't have happened either. And last but not least is certainly what has happened here with the state legislature here in North Carolina and the governor, what you all have done to support.
We want every one of the 100 counties here, champions here for making this happen, taking a risk. They took a big risk.
Now we have a delivery to be made. Scott? We have these commemorative helmets.
Helmets, not unlike what Dale Earnhardt used to wear when he would race the number 3, and it's fitting with the retro style of North.
For bringing his 1940 Moonshine Classic to Raleigh to be with us today. Scott, you want to coordinate some photographs and interviews?
Guys, step over this way. All right, let's do it. Scott is here to see you.
Look, it was the governor that wrecked a race car, not a speaker, so just saying, you can bring one out here. We'll be glad to take it around.
I'm so happy that we're able to take the NASCAR All-Star Race back to North Wilkesboro. It's going to be another amazing week of activity for racing fans. We're going to have the Cars Tour on Tuesday and Wednesday. We've got the trucks back. We've got NASCAR All-Star back, and a lot of music, a lot of fun. And the people of Wilkes County, you guys are the best. So, and then all 50 states that come in to enjoy this this awesome kind of renaissance and the resto mod of North Wilkesboro Speedway. It's going to be really great. Well, you know, I always knew that we didn't want this to be just a one-time deal. We wanted to bring back North Wilkesboro Speedway, but bring it back for good, to make it a place that people can have as part of their tradition and their planning year in, year out. You know, we want to have all sorts of races there and special events and shows, and who knows what we could do at North Wilkesboro Speedway. But that community, Wilkes County, Western North Carolina, it's a gorgeous place to be. So we want to do more. Having the NASCAR All-Star Race is a big part of that. I think, you know, when you look at NASCAR, going back to our roots is just as important as everything we do in the future. So it's kind of the bookends of our history, and then doing some crazy things to do things that are new and different and part of the future. So all that together, I think, is super important. I love our fans, and you know, I'm a longtime fan, but I see so many new people coming in, and they get to experience a little bit of our history and a little bit of our future, kind of all in one. I think it's really fantastic.
It's really cool. You know, last year's announcement, I think, was you know, just the anticipation of coming back. But I think it's a testament to what Speedway Motorsports has done, Wilkes County, obviously the folks here in the legislature branch, the House and the Senate. We're thrilled to be going back. It's just it's just such a nod to our roots, and I think it's really important as you juxtapose going to new facilities with, you know, our roots and our history, and that's really what North Wilkesboro represents for us, and having the All-Star Race going back in '24, we're really excited about. When you're looking at things that are new and different, it's really important to remember our heritage and our roots, and that's what North Wilkesboro is for us. You know, if you lose your DNA and who you are, I think it's not really good for your sport or for your brand, right? And so for us, you have a place like North Wilkesboro or Martinsville or Darlington, these are throwbacks, right? These are facilities that are so important to our longtime fans. And I think it's really cool that these longtime fans can then, welcome these new fans that come to these really cool facilities like North Wilkesboro.
I really appreciate NASCAR and motorsports investing and coming back, the commitment to North Wilkesboro and what it means to that community and to all of rural North Carolina. We were extremely excited with that offer, and the fact that NASCAR has doubled down on that commitment to rural North Carolina, to these tracks, to North Wilkesboro. Of course, you have Rockingham just down the road as well. To coming and investing and doing that means so much to this state. And so when we were told this was a possibility, we were all in from day one.
It's very exciting. I mean, it's the coming to fruition of lots of effort by lots of people for a good reason. I mean, you talk about, encouraging a community. Having that race in North Wilkesboro encourages and introduces the world to North Wilkesboro. So we're excited about that. It's a huge testament to the root of the sport, to the base of the sport. And, years ago, like any other business, it went through an evolution. And through that evolution, I think there's a new appreciation for those who cared most about the sport in the past. And guess what? They're showing they still care about it, and excited about it and excited about the future, even at smaller tracks and smaller communities. So I think that's a win all the way around. What matters is integrity. And Marcus Smith and Steve with NASCAR, Speedway Motorsports, they are organizations of integrity. So when they came to us and made an ask for a little bit of funding to make that track usable again, they didn't overpromise, and but they did make promises, and they are exceeding those commitments. And so they're organizations of integrity, and it's so great to work with them because it's good for the community, and it makes us more willing to help them be successful. And I think an important point for any job creator in North Carolina is to know it's not about a one-time economic incentive. I mean, that's part of what goes on around the nation. It's about whether we're going to be at your side throughout the journey of success. And we want you to put iron in the ground here in North Carolina, and that's a literal iron in the ground there in North Wilkesboro.